All right, what's up, you guys? Another episode
Hello.
coming from Ethan's office room and coming from my office room. Got
It's like my
everything.
fifth background. Anyone who's like been consistently watching this knows this. I've used like seven different backgrounds.
I know.
This is my
Yeah.
bedroom. This is
Uh,
this is
hey, man, it's something the same with me though. I like switching it, but now like I finally got a spot. Got a desk set up, everything on its right. Got the
There we go.
webcam. Got the webcam going on over here.
We're getting
I
all
got the
stuff.
monitor. I got the setup. So I got the stew lights pointed at me. So we're looking good, man. Sorry, the walls are like if of all the places in the room, you are facing the most bland part of the room. So it's like, well, we're getting there. Though. I have posters and stuff to put on. Got my
Yeah.
poster.
But so let's get into it. So NCAA Championships this weekend.
Yes, sir. Go Mount.
Yeah, right. We had Brian, who by his standards, he's probably gonna be upset that he didn't throw as well as he would have wanted to. But nonetheless, he got honorable mention All-American, which is amazing.
Yeah.
Um, and he had an amazing season, did really well. Um, but yeah, so LSU, Terrence Laird, he kind of like it seemed like a little up and down for him.
Yeah.
They killed it with the 4x1 with the little look down on Houston. I thought that was, a
Yeah.
little nice little tangent there that they had there.
Yeah.
But in the 100 to 10 too, and he was the last qualifier.
Yeah.
He's going to be on the outside lane. He's not even going to be, he's not even going to be in a good lane job. I mean, it's 100 meters, so it's not really going to make much of a difference. But
Yeah.
still, he didn't look too clean in it. And then in the 200, he got second. He got second in his semis, but still, what do you think about all that?
Man, it's crazy. Just like you said about the lane for the 100, it's I wouldn't say it's really the lane placement that sets you up better for the race. More just so you know who's the faster people in the race. For us, also for them. Kind of who they should watch out for and stuff. But
Yeah,
if you're running your own race, I never felt that it mattered that much.
yeah,
Yeah, everybody has their lane they like, but also that man, it's like crazy. I don't think that's how they expected it to go.
right.
But I think they definitely just have to be able to adapt to it and just be able to bounce back.
Yeah, I'm still sticking with my prediction though. You're not changing
Yeah.
your prediction.
I'm
With
keeping it with
LSU.
that. Yeah, I'm sticking with LSU, man.
Yeah. All right. We'll see.
Yeah, I gotta double down.
Yeah, you got to double down on it, right?
Yeah.
Talking
Yeah.
about 100 meters though, Trayvon Bromell, the man's that's on an absolute rise.
He deserves it, man.
He deserves it. Yes,
He deserves it.
100%. But a 9.77?
Yeah, man. I was so
Where did
happy.
that come from?
Yeah, dude, he had the potential to do it, man. He obviously he messes I think it was his spine he messed up when he was in it might have been high school or middle school, he messed that up. So obviously having a that and then the injuries he's been fighting.
Yeah.
It's kind of at one point I always thought Andre DeGrasse was gonna kind of be the next up, but and he does this thing still, but I think
Yeah.
it's
I feel
definitely
like Andre DeGrasse has always been like
up and down, man.
but he's always been like a middle guy. He's always
Yeah,
been like there, but
yeah.
like he's never like he
He's
had
in the
that moment
mix.
with Usain Bolt. He had that moment with Usain Bolt, and like that was it.
Yeah, that was back in like 20, right when he got out of USC.
Yeah, that was like
Yeah,
probably like what
but
2016.
yeah, 2016. But going back to Trayvon Bromell, man, he deserves it, man. He's fought injuries. People
Yeah.
doubted him. They didn't think he'd be able to return back the same
Yep.
after leaving college and stuff. But man, he's
He
definitely
deserves it
man.
all, man.
He's put the world on blast, man, and let everybody know he's got it. And this is his season. He's just consistently proven himself this season. When they said, "Oh, he's not gonna be able to break tens," and then they just went and broke tens, and he's just been doing his thing. So I really love to see
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, and you notice it. He went, he was hanging around the 10 O's, the 10 ones, and then dropped to 9.9, then dropped to 9.8, and then bam, 9.77. Like,
Yep.
especially with the Olympic trials coming up, and I believe that 9.77 is the fastest in the world this year. Like,
Yeah, I think it is.
the man like if
He's
he
got it,
keeps on
man.
this path, the man could get a
Oh,
win at the Olympics.
he could go.
He could. And
It's
that's
weird, man. It's
which
such
is
a
crazy thing about for Trayvon, because his whole injury and all of that, like who would have thought?
man. Think about like how different do the Olympics look than they did last Olympics, man. Like how different do those 100 and the 200 lanes we'll start with. Obviously we have like the 400 and up, right? But how different do those 100 and those 200 lanes look this Olympics and the last Olympics, man?
You wouldn't have heard it. You wouldn't have had Terrence Laird.
No,
Terrence Laird will most likely be there.
no, man. It's like most of these dudes were just in high school, just getting into high school. Was it just like maybe in their sophomore year of high school?
Yeah, right. And we still don't know. There might be international guys that come out of absolutely nowhere.
They're 100% will.
Like a Van Niekerk in the 400. Like
they're 100%. Yeah, they're 100% will be. That's the beautiful thing about track is, if you're fast, you're fast. It's not political or where if you're fast, you're getting in. If you're getting your races in and you're getting those times clocked down and you're fast, you're fast.
Listen, it's all about putting it on the line. You get it done. You get it done when it matters. That's what it really comes down to. But that's why I was saying with going back to the NCAA championships, Terrence has been absolutely killing it all year, but he just seemed off.
Yeah, he definitely did.
I don't know. I don't know if maybe it was the weather because it kind of seemed like it was crappy weather out there.
Yeah, man. It could have even been sleet. It could have been weather. It could have been sleet. It could have been a lot of factors. Maybe he was a little bit more sore than he expected to be. There's a lot of factors. That's the thing. Like, and it goes into races. Is like, I don't know. A little bit more goes into it than like a game. You have a really small window to show. And you have to seize your opportunity within a couple of seconds. So he could have maybe he was I don't want to say
maybe nervous. He was saving himself. Maybe he was saving himself for
there's a lot of different things it could have been, man. But all we know is what happened and what we can do from this point on. So I think that's if I were him, I'd say what happened. It's kind of my mindset I've always had. You remember when if I didn't think I ran good that day, I'd be like, what, today was off, but I'm not going to take this home with me. I'm going to leave it here.
Right. 100%.
Just kind of get my mind off of it and just do what I need to. And just kind of, think about it a little bit, but don't let it consume me. And then just let it roll off, man. You got to keep it pushing because he knows he's prepared for this moment. So that's all you can do. Can't change anything now.
100%. But no, definitely going to keep up with it this weekend because I think this is going to be a very exciting NCAA championships. And then, over the next few weeks we have the Olympic trials, and then obviously we'll have the Olympics. But no, it's a very fun next 2 months or so, a little over 2 months of track and field because it's just gonna be craziness from here on out. Because this year it's the up and down from the 100-meter to upwards of the 10K. We have crazy statistics.
Yeah, man. Everybody in their events are doing their own. They're doing great stuff.
Yeah, it'll definitely be a fun stuff. But we'll have a video where I think we should do something where we'll do a nice little Olympic predictions. We'll draw it down. It's
we'll definitely do. We'll have
event by event. We're gonna go down and we're gonna do our predictions.
I got the board here and everything.
We'll get the board and we're gonna put our predictions down, and we're not gonna change it. We are gonna stick with what we got.
Yeah, we're gonna stick with it the whole time. No switching.
Yep. And we'll see how it goes because I think we probably could have done that for the NCAAs, but nonetheless, I'm sticking with LSU. I think they're just too strong. Georgia had a little showing with their decathletes, but Garland and the other guy, I can't even pronounce his name, but those guys are different. But Georgia's up as of right now, but I expect that to only last so long until the final.
Man, it's still up in the air, man. We'll still see. Things will definitely change. You know how it works with meets.
Yeah, of course. But yeah, it's something that's exciting. Being the first time that they're having an NCAA championship in Eugene, with this new $270 million stadium strictly for track and field.
Ridiculous, man. They have.
If only other schools even put a tenth of what they did, I'm sure track and field would be such a bigger sport.
Yeah, man. It was nice to have at the Mount, even though the Mount is nothing that's close to that at all. But I mean, at least it was nice to have your own, your own track and field. Your own track and field kind of. I wouldn't call it a stadium, but a field. Our field.
Yeah, facility. We had
it was our facility. Nobody else was there. We were tucked off in the back. You didn't see nobody else come around us. every now and then someone would run on the track, but not for our practice. And but it was as bad for when I was at the D3 level when I was at York. We had a brand new track, but we shared it with soccer. So you'd be running a 150 and get get kicked in the
Get
head by a
nailed with the
soccer.
soccer ball.
Yeah, man. You know how many times that happened to me, man?
Oh,
Like I would be
God.
running like a 400 or something, or like a 350 for a practice. I hate that shit. But they would like get like kicked by a ball. They'd be like, "Go along," and like kick me with the ball in the back of the head or something when I'm running. I'm like, "Yo, come on now." And you have to like stop and
Listen,
like,
I love soccer. But come on, man. Just give
yeah,
you guys
man.
at least give you. I know you guys didn't really practice all that much, but when you do, at least come on.
Yeah, like keep it on the field, please, man. The worst was when you're running and the ball like rolls in front of you. So
Oh,
I'm
and you gotta like jump over it.
man, if I'm at 90%, what you expect me to do? Or if you get in the way, I'm just running you over. I'm not stopping. I'm not
Especially if
going.
you're wearing spikes and you step on the ball and you flatten the like you're gonna flatten the ball, you're gonna eat the floor. It's just
Yeah, man.
gonna be me at conferences with that hurdle. But yeah, I mean, listen, that facility, state of the art. But all props to them. I think it's it's definitely something that's exciting. That we can have plenty of quality from high school all the way up to professional meets there.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
I'm sure when we, I'm sure if we were to host when I don't know if we're not hosting we're hosting the World Cup, but if we were to host the Olympics, I'm sure the track and field part would be
100% would be there.
would 100% be out in Eugene. So,
Yeah, it definitely would. It's
but
like,
yeah,
yeah.
no,
Mhm.
it's good. It's good stuff.
It definitely is, man. It's amazing. Sorry, man. Hold up. All right, man. We're getting into the real pressing news of society.
What pressing news is that?
The Floyd Mayweather Logan Paul dance
Stop with
battle.
this. Stop with this. I don't care.
Man,
I do not know. That
so
was horrible.
anybody who spent
I did not
$50
spend. I'm so happy I did not spend my money. I rather
Donald
spend
spent
my
50 on the
time.
fight. Donald spent 50
I
on the
spent
fight.
my time watching the USA Mexico Nations League final for soccer. Probably one of the best soccer games I have ever seen.
Yeah,
And
man.
that should take our time over talking about Floyd Mayweather.
How about we talk about him?
Literally just securing a bag.
We got to give credit where credit is due, man. So look, man,
He was securing a bag. Floyd was the smartest guy out there.
He did, man. It's just like all these boxing fights going on with Austin McBroom from the Ace family and the Bryce Hall from
No, I'm not wasting my breath on this video. No.
What is going on?
Guys.
What is going on with the sport of boxing? Is it good
sport
for
of boxing is becoming a joke at this point.
But is it good for the sport? Is it bad for the sport?
Bad for the sport.
Yeah, I agree.
It's bad. When in any instance is TikTokers boxing like YouTubers?
Boxing is becoming like what kickball is, or like
it's becoming a joke. It's a joke to the sport. It's a disrespect to the joke.
It really is because
there's actual professional boxers out there that are actually trying to like do their thing, right? Like this is and you got TikTokers coming in here trying to do a fake exhibition BS.
Man, they're getting a bag. They're getting a bag for it too.
And that's the issue. Like that's the issue I have with it is they're securing a bag. Well, there's guys who are trying to make an actual career out of this who can't even get that much just because
scraping and clawing.
They're not doing stupid dance videos on TikTok. Like, come on. Like that's the thing. Like with Floyd, like Floyd's like 75 years old, but the man secured a bag. The man got a free 20 million cash to do a stupid fight that he didn't even break a sweat.
Yeah, man, it was a bad fight.
But I spent my time watching a beautiful soccer game. For any of those who watched it, they know that was so much better spent of my time.
Yeah, man. How was the game?
It was beautiful. USA won 3-2 in extra time. They got it was beautiful. They got a beautiful trophy. Mm-hmm. That's a sport that's underrepresented in this society in America.
Yeah.
Soccer.
I mean, in America for sure, but out of America,
man. I would rather have spent $50 to watch that USA game than I would have to watch the Floyd match.
If anybody spent $50 on that fight, which one of our friends did, Donald, I said it earlier, Donald spent $50 on the fight.
Oh, Donald.
If you spent $50 on that fight,
We're gonna have to get Donald on here. We're gonna have to get Donald on as a guest.
Yeah, we gotta get him on. He's a trip, dog. Like he's funny.
You guys would love him.
Yeah, he's a little extra. I'm probably gonna have to tell him to like be on 50% of his usual self when he's on here, just so he doesn't get us like flagged in every country. But yeah, for sure, man. He's the person you would expect to spend 50 on a Mayweather Logan Paul fight. I'm not spending no money on a TikTok fight, bro, or a YouTube fight. He's a YouTuber.
I'm not spending a second of my life watching that. No, but
yeah, man. Sports is
screw that. But no, I started on a personal note. I started training recently. I've been doing a little mix of what Jay's been, my coach, Jay Phillips, what he's given us, and a little mix of what I'm doing on my own. Some crazy workouts I'm doing for myself, which I probably will regret doing at some point just because they're painful. But yeah, it's been training's been good so far. I did a workout the other day. It was 800, 400, 800, 400. Nothing super fast. I wasn't like going, right, 156 and then coming back in 50, but
right.
But no, it was a good workout. So I'm, just trying to get myself back into good shape.
Yeah, man. It's just the beginning of the off season. It's more like beginning of the off season is more general fitness and
Shout out J. Cole. Sorry.
Shout out
the off season.
The off season.
Come on. Have you heard about that? Little side note. Sorry, this is completely random. But have you heard about the J. Cole curse?
No.
Yeah. So in his album, called The Off Season, he shouted out like a bunch of like NBA players.
They all lost in the first round.
They all lost. They're all knocked out. He called out John Morant. He's like, John Morant, I'm on my Grizzly. They're gone. He shouted out LeBron. They got knocked out first round. They're saying apparently J. Cole curse.
This is Chris Paul's year. I don't care what anybody. Chris Paul has been.
I am a Brooklyn Nets fan. It is Brooklyn Nets time. I don't care that they lost last night.
Chris Paul has been cursed his whole career on the Clippers.
And he will be cursed again. And he will lose.
This is Chris
Paul's year. Yes, he will. I'm calling a Nets-Suns final. And the Nets win in 5.
And the Suns in 6.
Nets in 5.
Suns in 6. You know what?
Let's write this down right now.
Hold that to us now, right? I say Suns in 6. He says Nets in 5. And we're keeping that.
That's if the Suns even make it. That's if the Suns even make it that far.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Come on. The Nets are coming out of the East.
Yeah, okay, I'm not worried. Because they're stacked. That's why. They're stacked.
Hey, don't hate. Why? That's the thing. Here's the thing.
I'm not hating. I'm just saying
this has been burning. This has been burning me. People are going crazy on the Nets for being a super team.
Whatever.
Come on. Don't hate just because we got quality players. Any of y'all would have loved to have that on any of their teams. Like
I bet you were hating on LeBron when he was in Miami. I bet you were hating on LeBron when you went to LA.
Listen, I respected it. I was like, okay, yeah, I'm a Nets fan. They suck.
Everybody was wishing on the Warriors' downfall, man. Praying on their downfall.
I was loving it. I was happy to see it. Listen, you get in all the best players. What's the issue with having the best? You want the best player on your team.
I understand.
Why would you want somebody lesser than that? Why would you settle?
I'm not against the super team in a sense that.
No, but I'm just saying for fans in general, like why? Like these fans always hate on these super teams, but like. Okay, you want worse players? Sure, go get a worse player.
What did they say? Hate us if you ain't us type thing?
Yeah, hate us if you ain't us. Come on, man.
Yeah, man. And, going back to the curse, man. I'm over this, man. They broke the Kardashian curse because yeah, the Kardashian curse is long.
Kardashian curse is gone. D book shut that down.
James Harden is doing his thing, man. What
Blake Griffin's doing it. Blake Griffin's doing his thing.
Devin Booker's doing his thing.
Not Ben Tristan Simmons Thompson though. Tristan Thompson said, "I'm hanging on to that curse."
Yeah, you have that. But Ben Simmons did his thing. I feel like every single one of them has been with Kendall too. Like Kendall's had more.
Kendall's had a strong starting 5.
And they're all light skinned. She has the strongest light skin starting 5, I think. She's
got a taste.
Close second, we got Chloe, and then. Obviously,
are we doing a ranking of the Kardashians right now?
We're doing a ranking of the men they're with, not of their looks, of the men they're with, right? So we got
Kendall's number 1.
She has a full starting 5. She does. And then we have Chloe under that. She's been with James Harden and Tristan Thompson.
And she got Lamar Odom. She had Odom.
Lamar, we can't forget OG, Lamar Odom.
Lamar
They started the
OG.
whole Kardashian thing in general, right?
Yep.
Then we have Kim, who is with Chris Humphries. So
So yeah.
he's in third.
And I don't think the other one. I don't think
Kylie's been with Travis Scott. She's been with rappers.
she's been with rappers. She hasn't been. She hasn't been with any NBA guys.
Yeah, no
so.
NBA guys.
What about Courtney?
Courtney hasn't been with any NBA
She is
players.
with
Oh, she had Chandler Parsons, right?
Chandler Parsons? She's with Chandler. She was with Chandler Parsons?
I think so. I think Courtney was with Chandler Parsons. I could be wrong on
Look
that.
that up right now. That's a hot take.
That's a hot take right now. I think so.
well, she wins because she's with Travis Barker.
Travis Barker. What is he? Where's he from? He's a musician, I know, but what is he in a band? Travis Barker? Or is he on this
I
like
don't know.
Band.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Chandler Parsons. Talk about being overpaid.
Oh gosh. Not overpaid. We're not doing that.
Chandler Parsons.
Oh gosh.
He was a dog in Houston.
Yeah,
Back in
he
the day,
was.
like 2013, 14.
Chloe was with James Harden.
Yeah,
right?
I know. Yeah,
Yeah.
She was in Houston, yeah.
Kendall with Jordan Clarkson.
She was with Jordan Clarkson too. I forgot about that.
And she had Blake Griffin.
Blake
and she
Griffin.
had Ben Simmons. And she had Devin Booker. Bro, she has a solid like playoff squad.
All-star starting five. That round with that team would go to the second round.
Yeah. And that team would be sheesh.
Right, we'll just fill the bench out with some role players.
Right? That's what I'm saying.
And that's just the ones we know about.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah,
man.
of course.
We had the Drake curse as well. You know, but which is like what any jersey team that Drake wears, they lose or something like that. But
Yep.
that got broken.
They did this website. I don't know, some website. They did an all Kardashian team.
I gotta hear
The
this.
center was Tristan Thompson. The power forward was Blake Griffin. The small forward was Lamar Odom. Shooting guard James Harden and the point guard Ben Simmons.
That is a lethal team.
The crazy thing is this is old. This is old. So they didn't even put in D book. This is old, man.
Jordan Clarkson. They have the six. Oh yeah, I forgot Jordan Clarkson, 6th man of the year. The Kardashian curse is broken. It's not real anymore, man.
They also had Rick Fox.
Rick Fox dated with Kardashian?
Yeah, I don't know which one, but
It
apparently
gotta be their mom, man. He's like, no, it can't be.
The mom, not the mom.
I mean, Joey.
Hold on, I gotta look that up now.
Rick Fox was playing when we were born.
Yeah. Let's see.
That is a beautiful man, though.
Rashad McCants with Khloe Kardashian.
Damn, man. I didn't know they've been
That's a
around.
rando.
Were they just at the
With
after?
Khloe in 2015.
They just the after parties? How do you think they find them? Is this DM? Is this after parties? Is this like mutual friends?
It's just.
I mean, it's not. They're stars. Like I feel like stars.
Yeah.
They're in like we associate with people like us, and they associate with people like them.
All right, I'm not giving the Kardashians any more time of my life.
Keeping up with the Kardashians, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. The curses and all that bull.
Yep.
Yeah, man. TikTokers.
All right. Well, next video, we will have the NCAA Championships over with, so we will have our results. We'll find out who was the champion. And we'll keep you guys updated with all that.
Yes, sir.
So, all righty. It's nice seeing you guys. Peace out. Talk to you soon.
See y'all later, man.